Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you
What?
so much for coming on down to the Eddy Family Farm tonight. Welcome.
Looks
Hope you'll
like
have a wonderful night.
Ed's feeling better. He's up and early.
Good deal. There's Ed Kirkpatrick. What's up, buddy? Um, there's Connie, Kathy. Thank y'all so much for hopping on here with us. I think we've come to a good time of about 9:30 is about as close as we can get from time to time, but hopefully it'll have to work. That's all we can do for now. Um, yeah, thank y'all so much for
Mm-hmm.
hopping in here and being with us on this Saturday night.
Brandon got his ears lowered.
I sure did. Yeah, they did a really good job too. Really good job.
Really good.
Yeah, you see my fat rolls back there. There's a bunch of scars back there in the back of that head. How's the family doing tonight? We are doing wonderful. We had a really good evening. We did a family outing and went down and what did we eat? Rib crib.
Rib crib.
We
I
went.
thought you was talking about baseball.
Oh, yeah. It's been a family day all day. We got up this morning, had ball games. Started off at 9 o'clock when we left,
Yeah,
and we finished up ball games about 4.
4:30.
And we went to Lowe's and
Harbor
things like that.
Freight.
Yeah, yeah. Hey Trudy, how are you? Brenda, thank y'all so much for coming in here. Hello from West Texas.
From Michigan.
Cindy, how are you?
Wisconsin. High and tight. Looks good.
It does. That's what I had to go in there and tell them. I was like, hey, I need a cop cut, and they knew what I was talking about.
Kevin said, hey, y'all, I almost boycott, but changed my mind. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's
If that's your excuse for being late.
Hey
British
Reba,
Columbia.
Becky, how are y'all? Chris,
How's Addison's recovery going? She's doing really good. She ended up playing in her games today. She had 2 games. All the kids had 2 games today, or the older 3. And but she was perfectly fine yesterday. She was her normal self, so she's doing really good.
really, really good.
Now Braylee, she got stung last night, or no, it was about 5 o'clock this morning by a stupid bee, and it's on her, like it's right there on that muscle.
She looked like Popeye today.
Yeah, and I just been Benadrylling her up.
Benadryl.
I'm from Delaware, Washington State. Love both your channels.
Awesome.
I guess I could look down here. Is the duck still laying around or staying around? Yeah, he's still staying out there.
It's crazy. It is crazy. Cowboys had a couple run-ins with the duck, but hopefully they start getting along a little bit better.
Yeah.
Hey Peter, how are you from the UK?
I would say there's a wild hive somewhere close. Yeah. And I'm to the point, Brandon wants to save it and do the whole honey thing, but I'm to the point, the kids are allergic. I'm done with them. I just want them gone.
I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to contact.
Throw some diesel.
Well, we got to find it first. We may have to reach out to.
Oh, and it's probably above our house. So I guess we can't throw diesel.
Kevin and them's got bees, so we may have to reach out and invite him down one weekend, see if he can help us find it.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. Any luck with the coyotes? No, we set up all night the next night, and me and Leighton sat in that the blind after I moved it. We sat there until 4:45 that morning. They never come back through. I actually went through one whole set of lights or batteries through the thermal, and yeah, no luck. But they haven't been as close, so I'm wanting them to come in closer because I want to take care of them.
Yeah, so I'll mark my calendar and bring a swarm trap. You can have them all. Take them all back. I'm done. Done.
Yeah. On time.
Are you going to buy a little friend for the duck? She or he might be lonely.
I don't know. We're going to kind of just wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Hello, Eddie family. Love watching your wonderful family and how wonderful your kids are with the animals. My niece, Morgan, and I enjoy watching all of your videos.
Well, thank you, Wendy.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We actually went to an auction last night, and I did record a little bit of it, so I'll put a little bit in video coming out here soon. It was a new auction, and man, it was nice. They had some beautiful birds. Beautiful birds. Not going to tell you what we brought home, but we brought a few things home, and it was an awesome time over there. Very well clean and nice looking birds. It was really, really nice. Hey, we met several subscribers over there. Got to visit with them for a little while. We was running late, but hey, we got to visit with a few of them.
No porta potty yet. No porta potty yet, but we got some more rain coming Monday and I think Tuesday or something like that. So,
hey, Brandon, Stephanie, what? No Tractor Supply shop? Hey, I've been doing good. I ain't been in Tractor Supply about a week and a half, I think.
Look, my app doesn't show any rain.
Well, hopefully the rain will stay away. I'm ready for them to show up.
Yeah. Out and about with Dave and Daisy.
How are y'all?
Miss your lives all the time. Made it tonight. Happy dance. Awesome.
Susan, Linda.
Here's Wanda. Hi, this is your almost neighbor from OKC. I was hoping you guys would be live tonight. Want to say hi. Going to bed. Got to work in the morning. All right, Harold. Good night.
Dan. Hi from Ohio. Hi from Ontario, Canada. Still sick. Well, Linda, we'll keep you in our prayers.
Yes. When are they going to build your new home? You haven't talked about that in a while.
So we did a update. Okay, yeah, we did do an update on Steph's channel, but we'll go ahead and release it here.
Oh yeah, we only did it on my live.
Thanks for asking. Sometimes we get behind and forget because
Both
we
channels.
think everybody watches both channels, but hey, that ain't no problem. So last week we received a letter from the nation stating that they would be coming in and starting on our new house this week. So here's the deal. We'll give it a few more minutes, and then once we get several more in here, we'll read that letter out so everybody can hear what they told us.
Yes. Nick said, "Hey Nick, by the way, yes sir, room booked." But Kevin said, "Nick, y'all coming?"
Tish says, "My first live." Well, welcome.
Oh, the auction. Okay.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that auction. I cannot wait.
I read their comments backwards. Probably why it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, got my ears lowered.
Carol said, "I watched Dutch's video on the auction he went to and bought a golf cart for his property."
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea for here too, but I'm going to I don't know, I'm just kind of leery on it. I know they don't go fast, but you know how kids get on things and ride them like they're crazy.
You going to the auction next month that Cassie's going to? Most likely it's the same one, right?
Yeah. I got to get these kids. Just a second. Let me slide by here.
Oh, you meant the cord, not the scooting back, huh? We've been at ball all day, so both phones are on the charger right now. He's going to get the kiddos to bed. We told them they could stay up a little bit longer because we just got home maybe 30 minutes ago or so, and they were in the bedroom, and we were out here getting everything ready for the live and everything. And we walk in there to give them their final, like, hey, it's time to get to sleep, because we can hear them talking. We thought the TV was on, but they were in there playing Uno together. Just the three older ones. Braylee's on my bed asleep. Her arm's hurting pretty good. But anyways, we was like, they're actually playing together, so we decided to let them stay up a little bit longer. You like cutting me out the screen, don't you?
I'm trying to get all adjusted here. Maybe one day we'll have a house and we can all sit around there.
Yeah.
Let me get caught up here.
Neil says Braylee's got a great pair of legs on her. She can really run. Yeah, she is a fast one. Seats on a golf cart slippery. Brandon, is all your pain gone now?
No, I don't. It's got good days, bad days. But there's nothing. I don't know. Yesterday it hurt really bad, so I don't. I think it's got something to do with the muscle, because when I strain a lot, that's when it hurts the most.
Tracy, hi, Brandon, Stephanie, and family. Love you always and forever. Nana, hey, you too, from Memphis. Did you get a snake?
No, I haven't got a snake. That's why I'm keeping those guineas around.
Chris says, it's great to watch your channel. It reminds me of when I was a ranch hand. And Susan says, you mentioned earlier Lowe's. Did y'all know Lowe's has a new affiliate program? They also give a discount to veterans.
No, I didn't know that.
You need a Can-Am. That's what I have.
Yeah, that's what we got.
My favorite. Can't wait to watch the new house be built. Me too. I feel like it's going to go a lot slower, though, because we're sitting here watching it be built, rather than if we lived somewhere else, we would come by, like, you know, every few days to a week or whatever. But, oh, we waited 10 years, so what's a few more months or whatever. It's the only thing bad about I hate ads is it pops me all the way back to the bottom. Are you getting your house built free? I don't know about the house.
Nope, it's not free. That's what a lot of people thinks, but no. Basically, it is. It's interest free, and we go through the same thing as a bank. We just go through the nation.
Yep.
I wished it was free.
Oh my gosh.
Hey Jeff, how are you? Y'all in Arkansas in the house? No, we are in Oklahoma. If I miss some, I gotta get down here at the bottom. I got a little bit far behind.
Sorry I'm late. What happened to Braylee? She just got stung by a bee again. She'll be all right. It's gonna take a minute. I'm so done with these. I'm now in the chicken business. Got 6 pullets and 1 rooster today, Ed said.
6 pullets and 1 rooster. What kinds you get, Ed?
Ants are bad around here too.
Brandon, do you think it could be a abdominal hernia, or have they checked? So they did some kind of test and checked, and they said it wasn't. But I don't know. You know, I went to the doctor so much. I've had every single test ran on me. So all I can do is wait and have them run more tests and just pray to God it quits hurting. There for a while, it quit hurting for a good while. I mean, it was still there, dull, but it wasn't nothing like yesterday.
Chris says Addison looks just like her mom. So that's what I get a lot, especially Braylee. But even with Addison at the doctor, when she had to go do her tubes and everything the other day, they were like, I can tell you are mom. What's your name, mom? And so I was like, yeah. Rusty said, Steph, did you get my package for Braylee? Yes. Which one was it? No, it was the stuffed animal. Yeah. Yes, she sleeps with that thing. She's sleeping with it right now, actually, on my bed. Leighton slept. I've got to show this picture. Leighton got up this morning and because we had to get up for ball and everything. But I had Addison getting dressed in the bed or in the bathroom, so he laid on my bed waiting, and he fell asleep. And this is what. Let me exit off this. This is what I got. If you can tell, it's the Stitch doll. He's gonna be sad or mad, one or the other, that I'm showing that.
So we just filmed that the other day, so that video will come out here pretty quick.
Yeah, it will be on video.
Sam, I am.
My grandma dipped tube rose snuff from a tiny can. She would rub the dip on our stings. Tobacco does draw out stingers. It's why Marines carry cigars in the jungle.
Yeah, I've always heard that they do.
Yeah. I grew up, and that's what my dad always did for us.
Amy, 10 years. Stephanie, I heard you say that on one of your last videos. I was shocked. 10 years, you two have been very patient.
Yeah, we kind of put it in the back of our minds.
So, kind of the deal is we've had so many new people. We did sit down and talk about, and maybe we do that so often for new people about how our life got started and everything. But so when we first got together, she got the packet and started filling it out. Well, if you ever miss filling that packet out, you go to the back of the line, which she never missed. That's one thing about Steph. She is appointment. She stays on them. So I would say probably about 2 years ago, we finally gave up on the Indian house. So we went out and talked to some realtors and about getting building a pole barn and stuff. So we go to the bank. We're getting everything aligned and everything. And we get some packets and go back home. We're going back the next day to sign everything. But we then receive a call that they're ready to build our house. So now I'm sitting there. I'm a real big signs person. I'm like, this has got to be a sign from God. You know, what is the odds waiting 8 years and then all of a sudden the same week as we're getting ready to sign a big deal, this comes down. So debated. Well, we went ahead and withdrawed everything else on the pole barn. And
I was excited about that pole barn.
Yeah.
We've seen some friendses and everything.
We had all the measurements, and it was looking forward to it. And then it come to a hold and was like, sweet. So that's when we ended up getting this land, moving in the RV, thinking 3 or 4 months we'd have a home. Well, here we are 2 years later. We're just about getting ready to start.
Yeah. Have you got a hernia, Brandon? No. They
say I don't, but I don't know. There's good days and bad days. They think it's something to do with the muscle or something, because when I lay down, when I sleep, it don't hurt me. The only time it hurts is when I get up and move around. But I can put my vest on, bulletproof vest, and put my Velcro on, and it feels really, really good. So I don't know. Are your kids' allergies serious enough to have EpiPens? We do have EpiPens.
Mainly, Kayson's got them, but I mean, if Braylee gets bad enough, we can use it on her. How are you liking the incubator, Brandon?
I really, really like it. So far, so good. The 20th, we will be candling the eggs, and we should, no, that will be lockdown. We may do another candling in probably 3 or 4 days, but I may wait because I did candle them about 3 or 4 days ago, just because I needed to get more eggs in and make room. So hopefully it did work out right.
Yeah. If you can get a deer or something that's been hit by a car and tie it to the tree so they can't drag it off, it worked for us, and we dispatched a bunch over a period of a week. We got 9 within a week.
Oh, really? If you can get a deer or something. Oh, I was reading something else. Read that one more time real quick.
If you can get a deer or something that's been hit by a car and tie it to the tree so they can't drag it off, it worked for us, and we dispatched a bunch over a period of a week. We got 9 within a week.
Well, that's I've always got deer. Somebody calling somebody hit a deer. That's not a bad idea.
Brandon, like I am told, if it hurts when you do that, then don't do it. That's true.
You already read that.
No.
Oh, I must be down a little too far. We're a little bit behind, but we're getting there.
Nick says, Stephanie, we were watching the video where you didn't find eggs and said, "Come on, rooster." They said, "Tell her the rooster doesn't lay eggs." I wasn't meaning it like that.
Have you thought about
it? Like, do your job and help them.
We got EpiPens. Connie says it happens. They missed mine as well. They're trying to read all. Yeah, I guess Tracy, we missed one. Like I say, just repeat it. If we missed it, repeat it because I'll try to stay caught up. Here in just a second, we'll get on the groove.
Did you read the message I sent to your Facebook Messenger? Probably not, with the chart of bees and wasps yet.
No, email them to me. There's just no way I can go through the Facebook Messenger. Facebook's all jacked up. It ain't.
Did the storm front hit you this week? That was going across the country. We got two EF2 twisters here.
Oh wow.
We were supposed to get some early on this week, we were supposed to get not actual tornadoes, but like serious, not serious. We were supposed to get some storms.
A good chance.
A good storm, but we got a lot of rain, but it didn't really storm.
So with bee stings, do you put baking soda mix with water on them to draw the poison out? It helps with the swelling. So
okay. Is it just water and baking soda? Because we've done a whole bunch of things to Kayson, but I haven't actually done any kind of home remedies or anything on Braylee. Because we just found out this last year that she swelled up with them, and she's more allergic to them than Kayson is.
That's cute of him. Asleep with the animals. Yes. How's the goat doing that was squeezed in the chute? She is doing wonderful. She's fully recovered.
I had a comment on there that said, "Have you checked on her? She may have some broken ribs, but she's doing fine." We're just really, really watching her, and especially around when she kids, because she's the last one to kid.
Going on that though, guys, let me tell you what, Lakeland, a big shout out to them to actually, when I sent them a message, he literally sent me a message back. He made a video going through the whole shoot process, and I showed him my concerns, and he showed me how to fix that. But guys, let me tell you what, you talking about a customer service, that was amazing. That was amazing. And they even left a long message on the video. I haven't got a chance to reply back to it, but those guys are amazing.
Love Learning says, can saving on the interest be worth renting? What was that? For 10 years. But the point is, or not the point, but it wasn't supposed to be 10 years. They gave us an estimated like 3 to 5 years, but then COVID happened. And after COVID happened, everything, they couldn't find cabinets. They couldn't find, obviously contractors dropped out. Everything was, it was like a couple year pause on almost everything. So it's not really the Chickasaw Nation's fault. It's just
the way everything fell apart. Yeah.
And crazy. We're in no hurry. We are now that we're living in a small house, but Before we had a full house. Yeah, we had a house for years. We were fine. The kids were well taken care of. We just put it in the back of our mind, didn't even think about it. I just do the monthly call-in.
Kim says hi from Loves Park, Illinois. Love both of your channels. Beautiful family and farm. Well, thank you. Nick said I was just passing along a message. I said Rhett. I don't think that's what she meant. How the chickens and turkeys eggs doing? They're doing really good. Hopefully here in a couple days. We're going to have to get down. So if y'all said something, repeat it. We got to get down to the bottom. I'm almost 9 minutes behind.
How you know?
Because I can tell that. Yeah.
That's only 1 minute.
Well, I was way up there earlier.
How are the chicken and turkey eggs doing?
Doing wonderful. Hopefully we'll put them on lockdown here in a couple days.
I saw that you can fill a brown bag, tie it up, and hang around where the bees are. They think it's a hornet's nest, and they will stay away from that area. Don't know if it works, but it's worth a try.
We got to do something. Amy said, you seriously almost bought land to build a pole barn. Then you get a call. That was a sign for sure. Yeah, that's the same thing I thought as well. Hello from California. It's been raining here for 2 days. That's the way it was here earlier this week.
Love learning. How long do they say it'll take to actually build the house? So they say that, as long as the weather is perfect, they give it about 3 months. But it's an estimated 3 to 6 months, just depending on weather. And right now is the start of rain season because we have so many baseball and softball games every year get rained out. And we have to make up games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Brandon. The more protein you have in your feed, the faster the goat's hooves will grow. Maybe check with your feed store and have them reduce the protein content in your feed.
I'll have to look into that then.
Plain table mustard applied to stings, draw out the sting. And I'm highly allergic to bees, and this helps tremendously. Okay.
It says, get a back brace. You can get one at Walmart or doctor order for one that will help during the day of maybe not having pain. I use one at work. Great. Straps around your belly and waist.
This stubborn old man probably wouldn't use one, though, because it'd slow you down.
Yeah, a little bit.
The duck is doing really good.
Uh-huh. Are y'all part of the expo in September? So, Dutch and Kevin, Rachel, and Brandy, they're hosting it, which is absolutely awesome for the community of Oklahoma City to reach out to them because of such a great job they have put on the last 3 years up there. That is amazing. But yes, they're the ones that's going to put it on. We're going to go, and if they need help, we'll help them in any way. I'm excited for all the new details coming out. I can't wait. It's always good to get to see those guys and learn more about homesteading, and it's amazing. So I definitely can't wait. It's close to home for us.
Yeah.
It's just right down the road. We don't have to travel far. So we'll see how it goes. I think they said they'll release some new information. Yeah. If y'all don't know, let me see if I shared it on Facebook. Let me get it.
It says a mother's kiss on the sting site does wonders. Then it should heal up, no problems asked, or no questions asked. I cannot talk tonight.
On the Okie Homestead Expo page, they have that on Facebook. It says, we're very excited to honor and announce that we are being invited to host a homesteading expo in Oklahoma City in September 2024. They will have more details coming out soon, so stay tuned. So that's about all I really know about it. I can't wait. I just know it's going to be a lot of fun. What are you looking at?
Your face.
So
is Addison still doing good? Now I've seen her in the video the day she looked like she was doing good. Yeah, she's doing a lot better than that first day. Well, it was the second day. The second day was kind of rough, but she still was in good spirits and everything. She still did everything. She just kind of did, like, there was times that she knew it was time for her medicine.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. I'm from South Carolina. Love your videos. Y'all are a sweet family.
Yes, baking soda and water to make a paste. I've done seasoning salt and water because that was something that it was like just over the internet, and it didn't seem to bring it down any faster than just Benadryl did. But that was on Kayson.
Brandon, do you have comments turned off on YouTube? Nope. We answer our comments. We'll get a chance. I answer quite a few of them a day at the ball game in between games.
I have some vanilla. It says vanilla brings the stinger out.
I don't know. You said vanilla
in your head.
Yeah, you said vanilla. I was thinking ice, baby. I don't know where did that come from, but anyways.
Try a mud polis.
More storms on the way to Oklahoma area. Hopefully not as far south as you. Man, we just need some just to pull in and start. Yeah.
I need a porta potty.
Yeah. Guineas will also eat ticks. Yes, we are down to 17 guineas. So I've got to have some guinea eggs to hatch.
Ammonia. Dipping a Q-tip in ammonia. Ammonia is just not something I keep in the house, so I'd have to buy some.
We're going to get a piece of tobacco and wet it. Put it on the stinger. It will help.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Mama Bear also says baking soda and water. I do have some baking soda, I believe. I bought some for you a while back, and I think it's under there still. I'll have to do that. I may do that tonight while she's asleep. Just kind of rub it on.
Yeah, that way she stand still.
Only 9. That's not bad, Kevin said. Only 9 what? You know what he's talking about? What were we talking about?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to get caught back up. Susan said, could it have harmed the baby with it being squeezed so much? We don't know.
It could, so that's why we're watching very carefully.
We are watching. Trust me, I felt horrible all that day. The next day, I didn't even want to really continue, but I knew we had to get some trimmed. So we're learning. And like I say, is Kelvin and them reached out to me and explained. Sent a video. I'm going to make a video because I think that kind of customer service means a lot.
How long will it have to repay the home loan? So they give like a, what was it, 25 or 20
years.
20-year note or something like that on it. So like if it's not done by then it's done.
Yeah. How's the barn coming along? Well, it's on hold right now. It was a little bit more than what we expected. The contractor, bidded it out. I don't think he realized how big it was going to be. So he underbidded. And of course, I'm not going to make him stick with that. He's a great young kid and he's trying to make a living. So we just had to pull back and wait a little bit and wait for some funds to come in, and we will get back on it.
Rusty said, I watched another YouTube creation who has sheep, and she has an awesome electric clipper to cut their hooves. Her name is Sandy Brock. A lot of people watch her. Do you watch her?
I watched some of her stuff. Yes. I have watched some. And I'm going to try in the morning when I drink my coffee before I edit. I always try to watch a few videos. I'm going to watch some of her stuff because it's just so hard to watch videos during the day. It's just, we're 90-0 out here.
Brandon, do you drink energy drinks?
I used to.
He did, but not anymore. Hey y'all, love y'all. I'm at the Flying J truck stop. Hope all hopped on to say hello and love you.
Well, thanks for hopping on here. We love each and every one of y'all, and we greatly appreciate y'all's love and support.
Addison's doing great.
That's
Baking salt, good baking water, and Steph, my grandma taught me that when she had a mean rooster or chicken, she carried a big stick with her. She would whop them and they never bothered her again.
Please say hi. It is my first live from New Zealand. Well, hello. Thank you for so much for stopping in.
Nick says, we just hope it's not the same weekend as Pedals. Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is the same weekend. I didn't think about that.
No, we don't know if it's the same weekend.
I mean, it is the same month.
Yeah.
What days is?
Well, wait.
It's my. I'll put the pedal.
I was gonna say,
What days was the pedals?
I think it
had
was like the 26th or something. It was like the end of it, I think.
Nope, they haven't started a new house yet. Hopefully, they will start next week.
Eggs have not been checked today. I don't think, right?
Not the caged eggs. All the eggs out in the field have been gathered today, because we're putting oat eggs out in the field or some fake eggs, because the possums and stuff are coming up and eating eggs. They actually got into the nest where that one hen was laying, and ate some of the eggs. So
what did
a possum or something?
This one that was right here?
No, at the very back.
Oh.
But so what I'm doing is every day I go around, I gather them all and replace them with bad ones.
Scrape it with a knife to get the stinger out. Usually the stinger is already out. This one was the first time I've ever, and the kids get stung. Kayson's like a magnet to bees or wasps, but this is like the first time I've actually seen the stinger.
Candy said, hi, Stephanie and Brandon. Congratulations to Braylee. She is a great ball player. I enjoyed watching her game. Yes, and Stephanie did an amazing job putting that whole video together. So basically, you just took all the videos from the whole year, yeah, and put them together. So she did an amazing job. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did that on the members. Love watching Braylee's T-ball video. Awesome. She can really run. Yes, she loves to run too. We all do. Me and the kiddos.
Not me.
I was going to say, not you. Me and the kiddos.
The only way I'm going to run is for a bad guy.
Coffee.
Mm-hmm. Or a donut.
You're so dumb. You wouldn't even do that.
Addison's doing great.
We're doing our best to get you some guinea eggs. We can't find ours, but I've got a buddy bringing me some more, Nick said.
Yeah, we found 2 nests of guinea eggs, so we're trying to keep as many as we can.
We go for a scavenger hunt every so often. It's really fun.
That's become a daily routine that we just walk which is good. It gives us exercise and stuff like that.
Yeah, he needs it.
Brandon says, hi, Brandon and Steph from Colorado.
Russ said, do you plan to clear out more of those trees and vines that have those long thorns? So that middle area right there, I don't think so, because it kind of blocks everything, right? Mm-hmm. It just kind of gives it, even though it's bad trees, the kids know like to go around it, or if they go through it, they have to be very careful where they step, because there is limbs that fall down and the thorns are still on those. But it kind of blocks for right now anyways. Maybe eventually when everything's done, so that's going to be years and years down the line, maybe we can actually knock all those down and plant some pretty good trees or whatever.
She said, Brandon, can you say hello to my boy Braden?
Pedals is the 14th.
The 14th. I knew I had to
say hello, down. Braden.
Hello, Braden. How are you?
Ed said Oklahoma City. He must not have seen it yet.
Yeah, they just put it out earlier. I think it's on Facebook.
Prayers to the Brown family. The baby made it through his surgery. Yes, he's doing so good.
Carmen said, Brandon, what are you looking at, Steph? Your face. You two are too funny. I wish I had.
Gatorade helps with Charlie horses. Yes, but it
But it
does
does
not.
rot their teeth out.
Yes.
Because we was going to be the good parents with our kids. They wasn't going to drink pop. And
so we did a lot of Gatorade and water.
And that's the reason why Leighton's teeth are so bad. So
we learned it too late on him.
Yeah.
And so now if we get Gatorade, it's 0 sugar, which, I mean, they say that's better, but it's still just to do water is better. But
did Kayson gather the eggs before you got to them today? So, yes, me and Kayson did do a sweep early that day because we had plans that evening.
I don't like big cities, Ed said.
Yeah, big cities are big.
Yeah, I'll be driving that day. Hi guys, Steph. I loved your video today. I think your duck is a girl and she's looking to nest on your land, so you may have baby ducks soon.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I hope so.
Have you checked your chickens for lice? My father's raised their birds. Yes, we do not have lice with them or birds or goats. Love watching Brayley's football or T-ball.
Where'd you put that letter?
Which one?
Someone said you said you was going to read that Chickasaw letter later. Did you forget? Oh, this one's more important anyways. Let's do this one. All right.
Please pray for the Brown family. The baby made it through his surgery. Yes. Yeah, definitely keep them in your prayers for sure.
So this is the email we got from Chickasaw Nation regarding the house. It says, hello, Housing Development would again like to thank all of you for being so patient with the construction process. We know it has been a long and exhausting process for you as future homeowners. We are excited to pass along on this month's update that we have made a lot of progress to get the construction of your new homes started. We have obtained all the necessary contracts for trades needed to move forward and are scheduled, weather permitting, to start construction next week. We are also currently working on gathering up color samples for shingles, brick, siding, countertops, and flooring for you to be able to choose the color of your new homes. We hope this update finds everyone well. Thank you. So that was last week. So they were supposed to start like this like within the last 5 days, but we had a lot of storms and a lot of rain anyways. So they didn't get to do that. So I'm hoping Monday sometime we get a porta potty coming up and we can start the process.
Everything else is you can watch the guy that owns Bison. You can ask him about the goat clips. I may just text him right now and ask him about that.
Ask him about what?
The goat clippers. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I'll just wait in the morning.
My philosophy is there is never, ever a reason to run.
I'm old school from Fort Worth, Texas. I've never heard of the water and baking soda. We always did vinegar and soda and made a paste. Just wanted to mention that.
What kind of soda? Like talking baking soda or talking like Coke?
Love your videos. So glad they are starting on your home. You can celebrate Christmas in it. Yes.
We are hoping so.
I'm hoping because this was perfectly fine. We will always remember 2023 Christmas and 2022 Christmas because we was in
the camper. Well, we had the tree in here.
It was both of them in here, really.
We just opened presents over there.
Yeah, because it was so cold in here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really, really cold. Hello from Texas, Canada.
That's what's wrong with Brandon. It's donut withdrawals.
That's right. Who said that?
Mm-hmm. Deb in BC. Captain Kayson is going to be a bee magnet. Bees love sweet things, and they don't come much sweeter than Kayson.
No. He is a sweet young boy.
He is.
He's got his
super
own.
sweet. He's in his own world.
Yeah. Kevin said, "Yeah, we'll probably stay in Bricktown if we are able to go." Oh, I don't know about that place.
I ain't staying in no Bricktown. Now, we did stay, that one place was in Bricktown or right on the outside. What was that called?
On the outside.
It was, right on the outside.
I've sent you information. We may stay back there at that place.
Yeah, that was really nice.
We'll have to get the dates.
Have to get that steak.
Yeah, it was good. Glad to see Addison feeling better. I had a son that had tubes and adenoids put in and removed. It helped him. Hopefully it helps her.
Brandon, your haircut looks good.
Well, thank you. I bet Brandon run with snake. Oh, God, I seen one yesterday. Whew.
I'm glad I wasn't here.
Hey, I couldn't run. I locked up. I threw my hands up just like that right there, and I watched him. I couldn't move. I didn't have one of those pew-pews. I didn't want to go nowhere. All I know is he was going that way, and I was going that way, but I didn't want to move until he was done. But I knew it wasn't a poison one. It had a big old yellow line down its back.
It's in Bricktown, you crazy brother. Which one said, was that Nick or Kevin that
Kevin.
said, oh, he said he worked there a lot, so, or no, he's talking about probably OKC.
Yeah.
Water with lemon in it is the best. That's what me and all the kids got tonight. That's what we usually get at restaurants is water with lemon, and they want lemon just as much as I do. I think you are either born with good spit or bad spit. Bad spit equals cavities.
Oh. Kevin said, "Ed, I stay there a lot for work." So just this last month, they've had like 4 of them up there. If any bees come near me, I turn into a manic person waving my arms around and screaming, and it's only one bee. Yeah, that's about me with snakes.
Bill said, "Did you see Dutch's Family Farms video where the bulldozer went through their fence and the neighbor's fence, cutting a road through their property?"
Yes, I seen that. That was crazy. I would be very, very upset. Good evening. Hope y'all having a good night. Well, thank you.
Oh, Ed said they will put the power pole in first, then the porta potty, then the trucks.
Oh.
So I need to wait for the power pole, which, it took forever to get the power company out here that one time. But maybe they...
Cowboy got in trouble today. He was starting a fight with the new duck. Yes. So, guys, if y'all have not checked out Steph's channel, Life on the Eddy Family Farm,
it's better.
It has got a lot of one-on-one time with the animals, and you get to see her perspective of the farm. We would encourage you to go over there. We're trying to get her to 20,000, so help us out. Help us out.
It said I'll stay at the casino. Sandy says, "Hello, Brandon, Stephanie. I enjoyed your video. That is a weird bird. It is a male mallard. I used to hunt. Also, I placed Addison and Kayson on my prayer list. She sure recovered quickly." Yes, she did.
Carmen said, "Please pray for my Uncle David. He is in the hospital. He's not doing well at all. To top it off, they found he may have..." Oh, wow. Yeah, that's terrible.
Amy said, "What, Brandon? You didn't have a pew-pew? Dude, you know better."
I was on a, I don't know. I didn't even do much filming yesterday. It's just one of those days that I just wanted to be alone. So Steph and them was at the ball game or ball practice, and I was walking and doing eggs, and I just went over there by that pond, and I just sat there by that pond for about 30 minutes just watching frogs. And I got up and started walking, and I seen that snake, and that was all she wrote. Glad Addison's feeling better. I had a son to go who had to have that done 40 years ago. Have a good night from New York. Well, you have a wonderful night as well. Hey, Brendan, Stephanie, did you see my message about letting a couple of your donkeys run loose to keep the coyotes at bay? They hate. So yes, we received a lot of messages about that, but there's a few reasons why we're not letting them run loose at this time. For one, we want to keep them separated just because I do not want them to get with the minis. But we got some videos coming out. You'll see something kind of what we've done to fix that issue.
Grab dirt, add a bit of water, make some mud, put it on the bee sting. I've heard that too. I didn't even think about that, but I've heard it. I think I'll do that tonight. I'll make a good baking soda paste and rub it on her. And then someone said, rinse it after about 10 minutes and then apply like a bandage. I made it that.
Cindy said, hello, Brendan and Steph. I enjoy your videos. That is a wild bird. It is a
male mallard. Yep.
Oh, you already read that?
Yeah. Good night, Vicky. One of my favorite videos was Brandon when he had to draw and take out that raccoon that was trying to dig under the coop. I'm telling you, that was an awesome video.
Yeah. Luckily, we haven't had many of those this year. So, now the year before last, I think we ended up getting like 24 or something like that. It's crazy. Jess said, Brandon, what color did you dye your hair? My wife wants me to do the same. My hair is too thin. Might need the spray on here. Actually, it's not dyed. It's when you
gray.
When you cut it, it does. You see more of the gray, but
he's a salt and pepper kind of guy.
Not dyeing it yet.
Chewing tobacco works great. Also, take a pinch of it and put it on the sting. Works good as spit.
Kelly is an Oklahoma lady, and she will mail to you bug and bath spray. Might keep bees away from, and use it on top of the. Well, that's another thing. Is chiggers are out now.
Hey, Stephanie, where do you get that beautiful red hair from your mom or your dad? So it's kind of a funny story. See, on my mom's side of the family, I'm Irish. I mean, a few other things too, but mostly Irish. And then on my dad's side of the family, it's German. So you would think that I got it from my mom's side being Irish, but actually, and that could be some, but there's no redheads that I know from up to my grandma anyways on that side. Now my dad's side, I have an aunt that has red hair. So I got it from my aunt is what I tell everybody, because me and her were the only two that have red hair, and then a bunch of my kids.
And so, Brandon, I completely feel you on snakes. I have a horrible problem with snakes, or a phobia with snakes. Stephanie, I love the duck video today's video. Thanks for sharing. Becky from Kentucky.
You're welcome.
Sending prayers. I seen Cowboy picking on the duck. He did. But hey, he picks on the turkeys too. So he does. It don't matter what size they are.
Meg said Brandon's turning into a silver fox. Stephanie, you're a lucky woman. Hey, this is Susan from Tennessee. We were down in Coleman, Alabama today, and I was trying to remember which restaurant you said was so amazing.
That is in Oklahoma. If you're asking about
Country Cottage,
our favorite one.
Johnson Cream Body Oil works with all kinds of bugs. $5 at Target. Actually, I had that. It's a green bottle, and if it's the same one, it was all over Facebook one year, like a few years ago. and I had some, and I just don't put lotion on these kids every day.
Hey, Eddy family farm. Love y'all on both channels. Well, thank you. And thank you so much for watching.
Susan, Scottish and Irish here. Also, I have auburn hair as a kid. I found out redheads go white, not gray. That's what I've heard. Which I'm okay with that. Cowboy was after the feed Steph put out for the Doug. Can't blame him for that. I think he just showed him his rank. Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing. He was after the feed, but then the Doug started eating after Cowboy started eating, and he was like, "You ain't getting none of this."
Yep.
Tell him all the time, sharing's caring, but Cowboy don't listen.
So, if you're watching on Facebook and you're new to Facebook, if you want to stay up to date with our videos, come over to on the YouTube side. Facebook is not working very well with creators right now, so don't do that. June bugs neither. I don't like June bugs.
Have you considered putting a security light towards the new house to deter the coyotes?
Yes.
Jungle oil is the very best at keeping mosquitoes, chiggers, ticks, and all at bay. Just takes a few drops and lasts a long time. Works at the Delta. See, I've heard like peppermint. Like if you want to keep bugs and stuff out of your house, drop some peppermint oil around the window sills and like along the bottom dills.
Addison's doing wonderful.
Stephanie, did you put something on him? Yes, Nick. I put a June bug on him. It was just sitting here very calmly on the desk.
I don't do June bugs neither.
Said, lay your head on his shoulder and said, "But I love you."
When it comes to that stuff, no.
Ooh, that was a bee.
Was it really?
I thought it was a June bug. Yeah, I gotta step on that baby.
Man.
See, that's how Braylee gets stung, because they just randomly show up. How'd that?
Hey Tina, how are you?
I wonder if it was on one of these jackets. Wow, Brandon, you think it was a snake she just tossed at you?
No.
Okay, Stephanie, what was that for making your husband jump? Brandon, if you hate June bugs, you're gonna go nuts when the cicadas get crazy.
What is that? We don't have none of those around here.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. But anyways, yes, if you're watching on
Locust is what
locusts,
they call.
Okay,
That's what their actual name is, but we're from the South.
On Facebook, like I say, is we're up to date on Facebook, about 3 weeks behind where we're actually at. So we just really keep posting because we've had so many followers for so long. Facebook don't even really push our stuff anymore.
I know a good bug man, just saying.
Yeah, I can't do those.
I wonder if the bees are building a nest under the cabin. I think so. I do. Cicadas come out every 17 years. They're going to be swarming everywhere this year.
We have them every year.
Yeah.
Locusts.
I guess they might be a different kind of locust or something. I don't know. Do you have sun drop in Oklahoma?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what a sun drop is. Oh, like a pop? Yes, we have the pop sun drop, but I don't. That's kind of random. See now, Steph, you mess with Brandon. Look what happened. Don't try to tempt the bug, you bee forces. I know exactly.
Well, he said, well, Brandon, what did you feed your chickens to get them to start laying? So I feed them whole oats, black sunflower seeds, mixed vitamins, water, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. And I think that's about all I'm mixing it. But I put their vitamins and their iron and all that in with their feed and I let it soak. I'll fill that bucket up and it'll get us through the whole week. And it sits there and soaks. So when they eat it, it goes in their body, and you can always tell which one's eating it and which one's not, because not all of them will eat the oats, but you can tell because their old face gets all beet red and they're just popping their head, and they're feeling good.
Pop, thank you, Steph. We have Pop here too. Don't about the soda thing. People speak of left them. Yeah. I used to, growing up, I was never allowed to say pop because I never got popped, but my dad would say something like, or my mom, they'd say something about, you want a pop? I can give you a pop. But it was just a joke. Raymond says, my dad was elevated tonight to be with my mom.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Raymond.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
That is crazy. We will definitely keep you and your family in your prayers. I couldn't imagine not having both parents. That's crazy.
You getting your chickens drunk, Brandon?
Yeah, they do feel really, really good. But hey, they do lay a lot of eggs. I have pulled back from it right now because I need them to slow down a little bit because the incubator is completely full. And I mean, we got a couple surprises coming. We're just trying to fill the incubator as full as we can and get them hatched off so we can get them to chicken cells and start getting some funds to come back in so we can take those funds. I think we're going to go ahead and get another incubator. I don't know if we're going to get that same kind yet. So we'll see.
Hey, Steph, have you ever done a DNA test with Ancestry? I haven't because, I just don't care to do it. But my sister has. She was actually telling me just the other day that we have some cousins that are like siblings to our other cousins and just some weird stuff. I'm a Pepsi drinker too.
I love your show and your sweet family. Well, thank you, Mary. Thank you so much for watching.
Because I think it's a Georgia or Southern thing. I think so too.
Okay, they're a member of the locust family. Their swarms can get incredibly large. Okay, I didn't know that.
Kevin said that's a lot of eggs if you're needing another one already.
Yeah, it's so it's completely full right now, and we probably have about 40 that's waiting to go in. And that we didn't even, I gathered eggs on the outside today. That ain't even the eggs up there. So we probably have pretty close to 60 that needs to go in. And they don't go on lockdown until the 20th. But then 2 days and then we pull them out. So yeah, we'll see.
All you need is chicken layer mix of 18% for egg layers, and they will start at 6 to 7 months.
Yeah, they may stop, but the stuff that I give them, like they went from not laying till like laying. 3 or 4 days spitting eggs out. I might have a secret ingredient in there too that I didn't say.
See, that's kind of like me talking about the rooster laying an egg, which is not what I really said. But Brandon talking about they spit eggs out. They don't spit eggs.
Brandon, you might call a local beekeeper and see if they. So yeah, I've been talking to Kevin, and he's been giving me some information. We may have him come down and help out. Okay, he says, I cannot stand snakes. We have a lot of gardener snakes. I see them, and I say, feet don't fall.
Don't feel me now.
Oh, yeah, feet don't feel me now. I'll go from 8 to 80. I'm the same way, but this last time, I couldn't move. paused.
How long can eggs sit before you have to go into the incubator?
Um, I've actually left quail eggs out about 12 to 15 days. But the key part on that is you have to rotate your eggs every day. If you rotate them every day while they're out, you'll be okay. You'll have more of a chance of keeping them to where they will actually hatch. Now, it's not good, but that's the only. I do have the styrofoam incubators, but I don't even want to go deal with that. I mean, we got 7 out of 41. That ain't too good.
I just had to Google that about locusts and, not in the same family. I am a curious person. I thought both are edible, though. I thought, I ain't eating them. Dean said, spitting out egg, that's one big mouth chicken. I found an extra large incubator at Murdoch's here in Colorado.
Carver says, seems like a lot of homesteaders I watch were not getting a lot of eggs for a bit, and now everyone's chickens are laying abundance of eggs. Yes, it's all about feed, because like when they was down here, we just fed them chicken feed. Up there, they get a little bit more extra stuff.
I've eaten chocolate-covered bugs. Nope. No, thank you. Smoke is one of the most effective ways in which you can get rid of bees naturally from the property and keep them away. That's what I think I've heard, is the smoke. It's not really the actual fire.
Brandon, you need a freeze dryer. So when we get into a house, we are probably going to get a freeze dryer. It's just right now we just
Brandon
don't have
likes
room.
that freeze dried candy and stuff. Ruth says, hello, Brandon, Stephanie. Hope you are all doing good. I'm happy you're going to get your house built. Hope you can get the bees found and the predator problem taken care of. Love your family.
Well, thank you. And we love each and every one of y'all, because we couldn't do this without y'all. I mean, we could farm and stuff, but with y'all watching our content, that's what grows the farm. I just lost my parents in my 40s. I am now 72. I love your family and was an only child. Wow. Lost them in the 40s, so they've been gone 32 years. Ours has been gone 20? 08. Yeah. I try not to keep track of that.
I usually do, but I haven't.
Nona says, Steph, I have
16 years. So if I have ancestors to him from Ireland, my mom was a redhead. Her hair looks blonde now. I wonder if mine's going to go blonde, because y'all can see the kids, there is almost like strawberry blonde, and it was red when they were first born. Braylee still is.
Ask what Dutch feeds his chickens as they get a lot of eggs. Yeah, he feeds laying pellets. Yes.
Do you know which eggs hatched, like the breeds?
So yes, I do mark them. I seen a comment, somebody was saying something about marking them. So at first we wasn't marking them because we wasn't hatching them out, but we do mark them now. And kind of worried about the splash, because there's not very many of the splash in the incubator. So that means that rooster's either too young or he's not fertile. So we may have to pull him out and put another rooster in.
Mm-hmm. I loved it when my dad hatched different breeds of quail in his homemade incubator. Adriana says, we had a swarm of bees in our fireplace one year. We had a local beekeeper come out and get them. The only way we knew that they was in there was that we had honey coming out of the fireplace. Well, use an aspirin paste on your bee stings. I have to keep goodie packets and bottled water with me. I'm allergic to it as well.
Hey, Brenda Stevie, actually up late to catch live. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Venus says, good evening, Brandon and Stephanie. I am glad Addison is recovering nicely from her surgery. I don't doubt she was nervous.
Hello from Mississippi. Do you ever eat the eggs? I love farm eggs. They are hard to find in our area. So, yes, we do eat them, and you can tell a huge difference. They are delicious. So, if once we get our incubator full, we may start eating some of the turkey eggs because once they're bigger and you get more out of them.
And Kevin said, go ahead and buy the freeze jar now, and I'll store it here up until your house is done.
Listen, that's you. Sorry, I missed most. Can you fill me in about the house? Love your channel from the house. Oh,
you didn't finish the sentence.
I was thinking we'll give you kind of scoop of it. So they contacted us last week and told us that they was ready to start the house, and they're getting all the colors together so we can meet and pick the colors of the brick and the tile and the floor, shingle, all of that. Counters. So things hopefully are going to start moving here a lot faster now.
Lauren says, or no, Heather says, what's the ultimate goal with raising the goats? Are you planning to milk them to make goat cheese or gelatin or gelato to sell to locals?
No, so we basically just sell the offspring of the goats, and because we enjoy the small goats. Now, they're not meat goats or anything like that. Later on, I think I am going to buy some meat goats, and we'll just see. I don't know, but I love the little Nigerians because they're so friendly. Yes, we got a bunch of them, but they've took care of all of our animals since we've been out here with selling the offspring. Well, this year has been kind of rough, but
could you guys make an Amazon wish list with items you wish you had for the new house and stuff for the kiddos? Maybe bedding, houseware, cleaning stuff, mop and broom, literally all the things. Yeah, so I've been working on that already. But I want to make sure that it's actually starting to get closer because we have nowhere to really store it. So I will probably actually do that. Since we really have everything to actually live in a house, I'll probably do that after we've been in the house for a couple weeks or maybe even a month or something like that. Just because we'll have a lot more places to store stuff up.
Yep.
And put it out.
It says, hi, Eddy Family Farm. I'm new to the lives, but I've been watching you for a long time, and I love your content. I love your family. Thank you so much for all you are doing. You are truly a blessing. Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate that. And we have so many of y'all thank us all the time for sharing our life and stuff, but seriously, it's a not catch-22. It's mutual, because without y'all or without us, y'all wouldn't have the content. Well, I guess you would have some of other people, but without y'all watching, we wouldn't have what we have.
I love how you're using the animals as teaching experiences for the children and income for your farm.
Yes. So the big deal with Leighton is more into the trapping stuff. Kayson is into the chickens, and I am into the chickens. But what we're going to teach the two boys, and if the girls want to be a part of it, but the two boys, basically, Kayson, is how a business is run. We're going to let the chickens of them selling and trying to make a profit each year. I'm going to let them do that, and we're going to be in the on the backside of it, helping them and stuff. But I want them to see that money just don't appear. If you want something, you've got to work for it, or you've got to sacrifice something to get something.
Well.
Brandon the hens just hasn't showed that young guy what to do yet. Oh, that might be the deal.
That's weird.
What?
Brandon said, I forgot to mention, speaking of silver hair, congratulations on being an old fart. Laugh out loud. Everybody at my work calls me old.
Oh, here it is.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Cindy. And you went from 100K to 139K right quick. Love it. Yeah, I did go fast. I'm in bed just listening. I will probably fall asleep listening. It's been a long day. That's totally fine, Meg. I couldn't have said it better, Brandon. Money don't grow on trees. It grows because of work.
100%.
What do we normally do for bee stings? So we usually Benadryl. Benadryl, but it usually takes a couple days because you can tell she's a little bit swollen the very first day, but anything that either one of them are allergic to, it's that next day that it actually swells up and becomes a problem. It's usually, it'll sting and she'll be sad, or they'll be hurt for like maybe a couple minutes at the most. But yeah, the next day is when it's actually crazy. Oh, they're in the southeast and Midwest. And this year there's 2 varieties that are due to come up out of the ground by the billion. This is the first time in 221 years that both are coming out around the end of April. Normally they only come out every 13 to 17 years. If you Google them, you can see the map where they most will be. They will be here for several weeks, and their noise is like a jackhammer or a motorcycle.
Huh.
Well,
did not know that. I could have said it better, Brandon. Money don't grow on trees. It grows because of work. Yes.
That needed to be repeated twice.
Yeah. No, that's 100%. And, Kayson, everything to Kayson is 1,000. If you ask him how many eggs he got today, got 1,000 eggs. If you $1,000
or
10,000. So yeah, but that's what we want to teach them.
Living life loving. I stopped dyeing my hair in 2019 when I retired. I now have thick, curly, white hair past my bum. No salon appointments in 5 years now. I've saved a lot of money. See, that's why here lately, within the last probably 2 years, I've been actually keeping up with cutting my trimming my hair, and then I'll thin it out also, which I'm not going to thin it out much anymore, I don't think, because I like my bun to look more foolish because now it looks really small, even though that's all bun. Like there's no in between or nothing. It's thick. But yeah. But dyeing it, I dye sometimes underneath it, halfway, like a darker brown, and I really like it. But I've never dyed the top or anything.
Sounds like a hernia. If you feel good strapped in your vest, that is important not to fall around. You don't want to have a part of your bowel caught in the. So they say that they could have seen it in the X-ray. So I don't know. Hopefully, it just goes away. But obviously, it's a hernia. Maybe it's too small and they can't see it yet. I'm going to ask him to send it out to a specialist.
John says, just sitting here thinking about those bacon wrapped peppers you might have. You made them lately?
Yes.
We made them, what, about
two
or
3
3
weeks
weeks
ago? And we was actually going to make them last night, but I forgot the auction was last night, so we had to run the auction.
Yeah. I was sitting at, where did I go? Oh, the ball game.
Yeah.
No, Addison had pictures. I was sitting over there, and Brandon's like, hey, I really want peppers tonight and do pork steak. And so I'm getting ready to go to Walmart, and then he calls me back. Don't do that. We got an auction to go to. Bye.
Yeah. Just tuned in. Brandon, got your ears lowered. Yep, sure did today. It feels good. Yes, Cindy, thank you so much for taking that off there. You're a great mod. That gentleman there, we was already alerted about him with some other channels. And yeah, just people sick in the head.
My grandpa chewed tobacco, and when I was little, he would put a wad of tobacco on my bee sting. If I was at his house, of course, that was in the 80s. Don't know if that would work now.
I think it does. I think it does.
I would still, yeah.
I mean, I've always heard that it does. So I don't know. That's just what they say, you know. Hello.
From England.
England.
A specialist will find diverticulitis or potential hernia, Brandon. I am relieved to hear you will be seeing the specialist. Brandon, have your doctor sent you a CAT scan? The CAT scan will pick up a hernia.
So, yeah, they've done CAT scan, X-ray, HIDA scan, ultrasound, colonoscopy.
They found out that he was not pregnant. I was shocked.
The scope down the throat. So, but this all started the evening after Badger's deal. When we loaded Badger up in the trailer.
I think he pulled a muscle, and he's always on the go, pulling stuff, lifting stuff, working. I think he pulled a muscle, and once he puts that vest on and he tightens it up and Velcros it, it kind of pushes up on that muscle and kind of relieves some. I'm a doctor, though, you know.
Stephanie said, have you already read this one?
No. Dr. Titchener's mouthwash on it with a copper penny. Yummy jalapeno pepper wraps.
Yeah, they are delicious.
I gotcha. If you pulled a rib muscle, it could take a long time to heal. See?
It's not a rib. Ribs are up here. It's right there.
Your ribs are all down your
There's no rib right there.
Well, then maybe your ribs down there. All us mothers are doctors. I know that we had a sign somewhere. I don't remember what it is, but it was. It might not have been mothers. It might have been daycare workers when I used to work at over there. But it says we are doctors, we are dentists, We are. There was a whole list because we do everything for our kids before the initial have to take them to the doctor or have to take them to the dentist or whatever. We pull their teeth if they need pulled, or I mean, dads do too. But it's like, yeah, we have multiple jobs.
There's a hello. I just tuned in from filing my taxes from Miami, Florida. Well, that's awesome. I'm not. I hate even going through the tax stuff. Each year we say we're going to get better at organizing. Hopefully next year be better.
I just seen on Pinterest fried jalapenos, like fried pickles. Looks pretty yummy. Be the next thing you see in restaurants.
Yeah, I love the peppers.
Davina said Stephanie is Dr. Eddy, so Brandon wasn't kidding around when he answered the phone saying Dr. Eddy's office at the hotel during the expo. That's great. That's great minds. That you think how you thought about that.
Kim said, I am a retired teacher as well. Well, that's awesome. Awesome. Teachers got a lot of patience.
It says, what a Saturday night. I'm picking and grinning, listening to some Eddy Family Farm Live. Life is good.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're feeling better, buddy.
Praying for everyone who needs it. Please pray for me. I'm still trying to get through my knee surgery from December 19th, and it's still healing. We'll do that. We'll put you on the prayer list.
Kenny says, how about an MRI? Did you this work after your surgery? The reason why I ask is after your surgery you had several swollen birds. No, this was before the surgery. I just did the surgery hoping that would fix it.
When do you plant a garden?
Hopefully this coming up week if it stays dry enough. Yes.
We'll go do it because hopefully there's some Chickasaw trucking and stuff up there, and you know the garden's right up there by that area, so we'll be over there snooping around. No. Kathy, we have a restaurant that serves fried jalapenos. They are delicious.
Yeah, they are definitely awesome.
Brandon, have you tried wearing a back brace as that would give you a stability in the middle of your body, and it may also help with the mending process and help with the muscles and hold them tight?
I have not tried that, but I may just try to, because there, even remember when my neck was that way too? My vest would make my neck feel better because it was strapped on. I used to like edit and stuff, or when I'd be out in the shop working on flags, I'd have my vest on.
Living life loading, I turn intercostal muscle can take a long time to heal too. Y'all are making me hungry. Gonna have to pick up some peppers.
We may try to have them tomorrow. We used to do them on Sundays anyways.
We can do that after church, run by the store.
Yeah.
Because it's not my video tomorrow, so I'll be trying to pick up. I have to finish this laundry. Laundry's never ending.
Every day. But that's okay.
What's that you're on?
All right.
Okay, you're ready to read that one.
I'm just making sure I didn't miss another one.
I didn't miss these. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any of the Facebook. Should try acupuncture. Didn't you do that?
Yeah.
The needles?
Yeah.
One time?
He gave me a shot or something in it. But that's what fixed my neck, was acupuncture.
Do you think you went back to work too early?
No. It's the same thing that I was dealing with before the gallbladder surgery. I had the gallbladder surgery just hoping that it was the gallbladder or they could see something inside there, and it wasn't.
I'm watching from South Lake Tahoe, where we got snow today and it's nice and cold. Did I miss a video? Did your alpaca or llama have a baby?
Yep.
Yep.
Had a baby December 22nd.
On Leighton's birthday.
Yep, sure did.
Yes, we are live now. How's your healthy eating going, Eddy? How's your healthy eating going?
I pretty much eat what I want. There for a while, I was watching it because we thought spicy stuff was messing my stomach, and come to find out it wasn't. I think there was a couple at the very beginning. I think I did have stomach issues, but that got fixed after I quit taking ibuprofen, and now I think it's possibly a must. Somebody said here,
Like Aunt Tony's, the farmer's work may be from sun to sun, but a woman's work is never done like that. My husband tore the muscle in his stomach and was in extreme pain. It took a long time to heal.
I think that's what it is, because I try to pick up that big red trailer when Badger. Matter of fact, I know that's got to be it. When Badger.
Yeah, good Dr. Eddy said.
Yeah. Try to get Badger in the back of the trailer, but yeah. Yep, we're live right now.
Ronnie said, I go to the doctor here in Japan that's blind, and that's the best acupuncture I've ever been to. Carbs were my worst enemy for all my GI issues. Had to stop with all the breads and high processed foods too.
Yeah, none of the foods really bother it. So, in which we're getting ready to start shearing the llamas as well. But I need to get the garden before we start that.
Bam says, well, it's midnight here on the East Coast and I'm yawning. We'll watch the rest of the live, or watch the rest of the duck tomorrow morning. Good night.
Hey, how's it going? It's going great, guys. Thanks for stopping in here. We're just enjoying the Saturday night because it is beautiful outside. It is pretty cool. It's been cool all evening, and even the games. The wind was so high.
I'm making you nervous. Point to the spot where it hurts. She said, might sound funny or sound silly, but point to the spot where you thought I was asking it.
It's right here. And right there,
under the rib cage.
Under the rib cage. And I feel the muscle right there. But that's it. And the doctor, when I was showing him, he was pushing in on it, and he felt that there was like a knot there, and he kind of feels like that muscle is strained and it's locked up. And so he gave me a shot of steroid or whatever, but I'm gonna go to the chiropractor and see if.
Steph, what's your jalapeno pepper recipe? It's all your fault. I'm hungry now, Cindy. All it is you get the jalapenos. I like to get the bigger ones if you can find them, and then you cut them in half. I rinse them. Well, I get the seeds all out and just trash them, or you can save them and plant them or whatever, but I just trash them. And then rinse them, and then you will get the cream cheese, and I put a lot of cream cheese in, and then we do bacon bits on top of that. All you have to do is sprinkle some, and then I smash them down so they stick into the cream cheese, and then just wrap it with bacon and stick it with a toothpick, and then put them on a tray for Brandon to grill. And all you do is grill it until the bacon's cooked, pretty much.
Yeah. Brandon, I must have missed a video where you told us you went back to law enforcement. Yeah, I went back part-time about 3 months now. I work one night a week. What is tonight? Oh, it's Saturday.
It'd be a good night to go out.
No, I got to work tomorrow. That's what I was asking.
Oh yeah. So
Maybe
you don't
you
get
should.
jalapeno peppers. They make them early. Um, maybe you should schedule an acupuncture appointment with Dr. Eddy. Does she do acupuncture?
No, but
I
they do in
can.
town.
I can stick anybody. Could it be a kidney stone?
No.
No, not for this long. Not.
Nope, it's not none of that.
Do you feed the chickens any food scraps?
Nope. Nope. They just get the chicken feed and the special blend.
I make those poppers. I add garlic powder into the cream cheese. I also put the bacon bites in mine too. They put him in the hospital and they like to have never found out what was wrong with him. Then they suggested that it was in his head before they found the tear.
Wow. That's kind of like what's going on with me.
Plant some citronella plants all around the perimeter of the cabin. Beets hate it. They are pretty with orange and yellow flowers. Would serve two purposes: run the bees off and have beautiful yard.
Yeah, and it's one of those
do that.
deals. I do want the bees to leave, but I do want to try to start a hive of them just because they say that honey, if you collect your honey locally, that's some good stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get to it, but it's just been a couple bad days, so hopefully we get it all under control. But she moving around.
Mm-hmm. I pray you get to the bottom of your pain, Brandon, and get to feeling better soon.
I'm watching from South Lake Tahoe, where we got snow today, and it's nice and cold. Did I miss a video? Oh, you read that earlier.
Yeah. Susan, yeah, she's fine. She's doing fine. She's just rolling around.
Yeah, actually, you probably put her in her bed.
Yeah.
I got the most famous goat in Tennessee. She made the new. Oh, that's awesome. Did y'all see they arrested 4 people for those 2 missing moms and grandma? No, I didn't even. We don't really watch much news.
Try not to.
We can catch them, then start you a hive with them. Yeah, that's what I want. That would be awesome. We'll have to figure. It's got to be around here somewhere. Well, thank you, Katie. You may have pulled a muscle, and that takes a very long time to heal. We'll be praying for you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about that. I've been watching X Grace. She is a blast. Yes, she's something else. Good night, Linda. Recipe sounds good, Stephanie. I'm going to try it. Yeah, it's really, really good. We enjoy it. It's delicious. Do you ever feel like you're biting off more than you can chew
Nope.
and going on the farm quickly? No, I really don't because there's a few books that I read on success, and if you ever get to the point where you have to find things to do, you're not going to get anywhere in life. You always got to be moving forward, and that's just the way I've since we moved out there. I've kind of took that concept because if you don't, you're just going to be in one place. And yeah. Can you do a fishing video with the kids? I always love watching the videos. So that's crazy you say that. Leighton actually caught a huge bass yesterday yesterday, I think it was. He caught about a 4.5 pounder out of our pond up here yesterday. But we may end up doing that. The baby chicks are doing good. Doing really, really good.
I remember seeing the Princess Llama in December, but I thought I heard Leighton say something else was born other than the goat kids. I must have heard something else. I watch all of your videos.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Katie. Do you see yourself as a goat herdsman? Yeah. I enjoy them. You know, now a lot of them used to run, but like when I go out there now, they just stay laying there.
Have you tried a TENS unit for your bag? It sends electric pulses and tight muscles. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to do that all the time, actually. I don't even know where that thing is. It's probably in the trailer.
It's right up there.
Oh, you do have it?
Yeah. Yep, I tried it. Being a farmer is hard. There is always something to do, and no day is the same. No, you're 100% right about that because you got the same chores to do every morning. In the morning, I know I'm going to get up. I'm going to make my first pass through and make sure all the animals are good. I'll come back in and edit. After I get done editing, I try to cut it off 2.5, 3 hours, and then I will go back outside, and then we'll do the feeding. And after that, it's usually about noon, 12:30. We get something for lunch, and come back and get started on the new projects we're working on. Yeah, we're getting ready to get off here as well. It's almost 11:20. I love your attitude. Never give up. God only gives us what we can handle. Yes, 100% of the time. But yeah, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us on this Saturday night. It was a lot of fun. Do what?
Jason from Arkansas. He said Dax is getting big. He's a service dog now. Thank you so much. We love her.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of looks like got Dixie's face.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, show it. So that's
one of the first ones.
Dixie's first little puppies, and she is in what state? I don't remember. Missouri, I think.
Probably, because Kansas got 2.
Yeah.
So just got that email. I had to pop it up there. But anyways, yeah.
And now we got tons of comments coming in.
I love your attitude. Never give up. God only gives us what we can handle. Time for me to lay this old body down. Good night, good people. We'll keep you in my prayers. I like watching you grow your farm from when y'all took Dutch and all the animals from the sale. I don't get to watch y'all as much because I've been in and out of the hospital a lot this past year. And Brandon, what about pavers under the feed areas? May help wear down the goat hooves. Movable too.
Maybe. Yeah, I have to look into that.
Okay, Brandon, Stephanie. Yesterday I got to see my first Officer K9 in action. The situation was sad, but I was so excited to see all that in real life, not just on TV. It was amazing.
Are you going to do a Saturday night from now on? No, honestly, it's just random. We go. Today was Steph's video, so
we did a video or live on his?
Live on mine. Day before yesterday was my video, so we did a live on hers. And just sometimes we'll just pop up and do a live.
Yep.
So, anyways, we're going to sign off. We're going to go out and do our animal walkthrough and see if we can gather the eggs, because right now I don't want to lose any. But thank y'all so much for y'all's love and support to our farm, our animals, and our family. And we hope y'all have a blessed Sunday. And we'll see you on the next live.
Night,
God bless. God bless.